Hello, I'm David.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is
Desmond's Thunders.
Hello, and welcome to a Wednesday Waffle. As usual, it's going to be what we've been up to, upcoming videos, and it's a busy week this week, or next week, and the Waffle. And yeah, we'll get to the Waffle very, very quickly, no doubt. Well, what have we been up to? Desmond's still not fixed, but we decided we wanted to use him because he wasn't working on him. I've had a look at one or two things and they seem to be normal. Without taking the dashboard out, I'm not going to get much further, but we'll see. We went away to Tarlaire at the weekend, and those of you in the Facebook group will see some pictures that were taken at Tarlaire, but there's more star pictures and aurora pictures to come from Tarlaire when those videos come out. Probably last week in November, beginning of December. Then we came home. We've done nothing since. Desmond is getting ready for his winter trips. We're starting to make the modifications of things that we put into Desmond during the winter. But so far the weather is wet, cold and windy. So it's winter already, just about. Okay, on to the videos. Firstly, an apology for Monday. I really messed up publicising Monday's video. It was a short walk at OXHILL, and I, for some reason, put the picture up with Sue, Lindsay and myself at Birkhead. So that video got a little bit of a boost, but I'm afraid the short walk didn't. I corrected the mistake, and on Friday you'll get to see the long walk. This is mostly drone and camera doing the talking because I didn't walk the walk. Lindsay did the longer walk, and I flew part of it with the drone. Next week, Monday, we're at ABERLOUR, and I go solo to find a geocache. Very cleverly hidden one, as it turns out. So I logged that during the video, and I show you the sights and sounds and etc. as well. Next Wednesday, more waffle, and I'm going to call it a proper waffle. There might be some, might be a proper waffle about a subject as opposed to this week's and last week's. You'll see what I mean when I come. Next Thursday is a very busy day. It's the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and at 11 o'clock I shall be releasing my act of remembrance for 2021. I've been having some fun, he said, with this one, and if anybody out there knows a Creative Commons or free for use type copy of the last post, can you let me know? The reason I'm asking is this one's going with taps. I used the Creative Commons one on Wiki Commons, but got 2 copyright claims on it. Yeah, 2. So I've decided there's another claim on it at the moment. I'm just going to let that run in the background. And the one that's going to be released, it's the same video, but I'm having to put taps on it, which is the only thing the only thing in the YouTube library. So it's taps and the last post are very different. So if anybody knows of a free or Creative Commons or use by attribution copy of the last post, please let me know. Thursday, still Thursday, at 6 o'clock in the evening, Desmond's Thunders is taking his first part in Vanners Collab, and this month's subject is 5 things we like about campsites. And being us, we've slightly changed it, our campsites, because as you know, we don't use campsites. And on Friday, LINN Falls. Lindsay and I both head up to the waterfalls, and we grab a cache on the way back. We'd have grabbed it on the way up, but there was too many people about. So that's the videos coming up. A very, very busy video next week. 5 videos in all. But I hope you find at least one that you can enjoy, and I'd like you to watch all of them. So, what am I going to waffle about? You might have guessed from the thumbnail. It's an expansion of last week's throwaway comment about unnecessary flying. So far, all that has been agreed, or as I read this out at the COP26, is that Brazil's going to try and not cut down so many trees. Yeah, they're all signing it as a glory, but the way I heard it said was try and cut down, not stop cutting down trees. They're going to try to stop cutting down trees. Okay, that's good. That's, at least they're trying. Oh, and there was a pre-conference thing about India. It's going to come into line with the everybody else's figures, and they promised to do it by 2070. I thought that was too late according to everybody else. But hey, no, it's back with the unnecessary flying. And it's triggered actually by the BBC and a friend. A friend of mine said to me, "You'd love it if you were a plane spotter, Dave, because," and then went on to some figures which I found unbelievable. But he is a friend, so. But there are the kind of things you can't believe. You know, you've got to go and research, and I did some and couldn't verify, not easily anyway. But then the BBC kindly did it for me, if they're to be believed. And from the pictures, I believe they are. For 1 month before the GOP 26 or whatever it's called, it's all right. I just had a thought go through my mind. You might have seen it. It makes them, yeah. But I'm not ignoring the thought for a minute. No, I can't. The thought was, GOP, Greta on pills. Anyway, back to the flying. For a month beforehand, aircraft, 250 different airlines at stroke types of aircraft flew into Prestwick. Yeah. Where they come from? They were the dignitaries, etc., from that are coming to the conference, having their not battle tanks, armoured cars, armoured windows, armoured the other, so they can drive through the streets of Glasgow. Now, I don't blame them. I've driven through the streets of Glasgow, but stop it. But all that had to come, so they're not driving round in local vehicles which are supplied. They've brought their own, which are, the mile per gallon figure on it is awful because they are full of plates and etc. to make them bulletproof, armoured. So that's 250 jets worth of fuel, plus inefficient vehicles. And then there was 1 or 2 jets from each country participating also came and had to be found space. Now, That's an awful lot of kerosene, jet fuel, being burnt in the name of saving the planet. That reminds me of the aphorism much used in the forces. Fighting for peace is like for virgins. You probably know it. Yeah, I just can't believe we're still doing this. Why can't they use Zoom, StreamYard, or any of the other things which have been highlighted over the last 2 years? Even if it has to be over a satellite link or a portable satellite link, it's got to be a lot less fuel being burnt to deliver these people to Glasgow for a slap-up meal and a few days sleeping at a conference. I'm not impressed. Anyway, yeah, I've told you what we've been up to. I've told you what we're... No, I haven't told you what we're planning. That's next week. There'll be something about what we're planning for Christmas next week. We might have an idea by then. But I've told you what videos are coming, and I hope you enjoy them. So now, a little bit of drone footage, a little bit of music, and I'll see you for the next Desmond Stonders.
Thank you for watching Desmond's Donders. And remember, please take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and hopefully we'll see you next time.